How are you feeling?
I'm doing okay, Harvey. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Are you back up out of the basement?
Actually, at the moment, I'm in the basement, but I don't need to be. So
Ah,
yesterday was my last day of isolation,
good.
and but this is still where my computer is. So I thought I would come. I'm looking forward to being back in the sanctuary tomorrow morning, and I got your email, and I thought it was wise. I actually thought about running over and doing services tonight, even though I'd already asked Ron to do them, because I felt like, well, I've tested negative a couple days in a row, and my 10-day period's over starting today. So I thought I would go. But then I thought of your email, which was that don't, sometimes when it's like we've been sick and I was definitely pretty sick. And and so we rush back because we've had all this extra sleep and then quickly we decline. So I figured tomorrow I have an afternoon bar mitzvah and I have some other stuff tomorrow in between morning and afternoon. So I thought, why not let beautiful Ron Sussman lead the service and be a passenger. And Stephen and Stephanie, I see you. It's what a pleasure. I don't see you guys enough, and that's my fault. I'm not calling on you. I'm looking forward to things returning more to normal, so I can just see more people in more normal settings. Have people over Shabbat dinner and things like that, which hasn't happened in 2 years. So look forward to, and of course, Carol, good to see you. Mark, good to see you. Good to see all of you. Here, let me make sure. I hope, um, let me make sure that,
We were muted when we were just saying that we were also looking forward to things returning to normal as
We're
much as
being
we.
very, very careful.
yeah, good. Have you been? Good.
Yeah,
Uh,
so far, good.
The irony, and you can be, I mean, the irony is, as so many people know, is that I have been, except for my synagogue duties, I've been extremely careful so that, um, even meeting people, I don't take off. I mean, I don't certainly don't eat in restaurants or anything like that, but wherever I am, I wear a mask, even if it's outside. And except for the three people at work I work so closely with, but none of them had it. So I think I knew. I still do funerals and shivas and things like that. So I think I know where I caught it. I must have caught it through. I must have. Is that correct grammar? I must have caught it. I must have caught it through my mask. And I think I know where. But I'm really happy I didn't infect anybody else, including my own family. And we're so safe that I don't know, the second I said, Lynn, I think I have a sore throat, I got thrown in the extra room down in the basement. So everyone else is fine. And she did the right thing. I mean, I mean that Eshet Chayil for Lynn. She's a woman of valor. She did the right thing by sticking me in the basement right away. So I've been really relieved. So I think that being safe is it's a really good thing. Um, and because I think this thing is really communicative now. I think it really does. We're all like, I'm all boosted and vaccinated. So I think this is
As
especially strong.
we wear our masks when we go anywhere, so we're doing all we can, and we're hoping for the best.
Exactly. And well, I'm glad to hear been uh, things have been
Well,
safe so far.
yeah, so far we've been, I guess, lucky. In addition to everything.
Well, that's what we call Mazel Tov. Let's continue it for everybody. Oh, I got to make sure Ron is unmuted. I wonder if let me see if I
Shabbat
have to
Shalom.
move.
Okay. Well, here we are back in person on a Friday night, which is great. Good to see all of you here and those of you who are following online. And I know where some of our heads are this week and some of the thoughts that have gone through our heads. And I know that tomorrow, when Rav Nadav returns to the Bima, that he'll have the appropriate words and the kinds of words that congregants are looking for and hoping for from their rabbi. And I'm looking forward to hearing his words. Talked to him a few times in the last week or so, and I know people will be looking to him for inspiration and caring. With that thought in mind, let's begin on page 13. Top of the page, we'll begin with Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Hasharet, Malachi Elyon. Mi Melech Malachi Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon. Mi Melech Malachi Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Barchuni l'shalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon. Mi Melech Malachi Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seitchem l'shalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon. Mi Melech Malachi Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. I'd like, when I lead services, to include the psalm on the bottom of the page. The sun on the treetops is no longer seen. Come, let us welcome Shabbat, the true queen. Chama merosh ha'ilyanot nistalka, bo uvenetze likrat Shabbat hamalka. Hine hi yoredet hakadusha habrucha, ve'ima malachim tzva shalom umenucha. Boi, boi, hamalka, boi, boi, hakala. Shalom aleichem, malachi hashalom. Let's continue with at least a verse or two of Yedid Nefesh on the top of page 14. Yedid Nefesh av harachaman mishof avtach el retzonach yarutz avda kemo ayal yishtachavel mul hadarav yerav lo yedidutach minofetzu bechol tam Adonai Ziv ha'olam nafshi cholat avatach ana elna refanala beharot nala noam zivach az titchazek v'titrapeh v'hayetala shivchat olam. And I'll tell you, this week I'm particularly focused on Ana Elna Rafana La Biharot La Noam Zivach Az Titchazek V'titrapeh V'hayatala Shivchat Olam. You know, those lines. There are times when we sing it before the Mishaberach blessing for those who are ill, for those who are in need of healing, and I believe in particular the happenings, the events of this week make Ana Elna particularly appropriate to chant. And you know what? I think I'm going to chant it again. Ana Elna Refana La Beharot La Noam Ziva Az Titchazek V'tit Rape V'hayetala Shivkat Olam. Let's turn to page 15. Lechune ranena, lechune ranena, lechune ranena, ladonai, lechune ranena, lechune ranena, lechune ranena, ladonai. Continue reading through page 15 in the Hebrew or in the English. Arba'im shana akut bedor ve'amar am to'e levavhem ve'lo yidu derachai asher nishpati be'api im yivu'un el menuchati. Page 16. Shivru ladonai shir chadash Shivru ladonai kol haaretz, Shivru ladonai baruch shemo, Basru miyom lilom deshuato, Sapru vagoyim kivodo, V'chol ha'amim niflootav, Ki gadol Adonai. Umehulal me'od, Norahu, Al kol Elohim, Yai Shivru ladonai, Shir chadash, Shivru ladonai, Kol haaretz, Shivru ladonai, Baruch shemo, Basru miyom, Miyom liyom neshuato, Sapru vagoyim kivodo bechol ha'amim niflotav ki gadol Adonai umehulal me'od hu norahu al kol Elohim. Continue. Lifnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz, yishpot tevel betzedek, ve'amim be'emunato. Let's continue on page 20, and it says here, Jazzy Melody. Somebody give me their favorite melody for Havul Adonai. Okay. Havul Adonai b'nei elim, Havul Adonai kavod ra'os, Havul Adonai kevod shemo, Ishtachavu le'Adonai b'hadrat kodesh, Kol Adonai al hamayim el hakavod pirim, Adonai al hamayim Rabbi. Kol Adonai v'koach, Kol Adonai behadar, Kol Adonai shover harazim, Vaishaber Adonai et arzei halvanon, Vayarkideim kimo egel levanot v'siryon kemo ven re'emim. Kol Adonai chotzei lavotesh, Kol Adonai yachil midbar, yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai yechol elayalot, vayechesof ye'arot, uvehecha kulo umer kavod Adonai, Lamabu Yashav, Vayeshev Adonai Melech Leolam, Adonai Oz Le'amo Yitain, Adonai Oz Le'amo Yitain, Adonai Yivarech et Amo Vashalom. Lechadodi. Let's welcome the Shabbat Queen. Jazzy melody, jazzy. Lechadodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabela, Shamor v'zachor, B'dibur echad hishmianu, El hamiuchad Adonai echad, Ushemo echad l'shem u'letiferet, Ve'letila lechadodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabela, likrat Shabbat lechu v'neilcha ki mekor, habracha merosh mikedem nesucha, sof maaseh b'machshavat tchila, lechadodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabela, mikdash melech ir melucha kumitzeim, mitocha fecha ramla shevet be'emet habacha vehu yachamo, alayichem la lekadodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabela, hitna ari me'afar kumi livshi bigdei, tifartecha mi al yadi, ben yishai beit halach mi karva, kadoti likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabela, hitoreri kiva orech, kumi uri shir daberi kavod Adonai, alayich nigla lechadodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabela, lo tevoshi viloti kalmi matish tochachi, umatemi boch yechesu ani ami v'nivneta ir altila lechadodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabela, v'hayu l'shimsa shotzayich v'rachakuko, mevalayich yasis alayich, Elohayich kimsos chatat al kala, echadodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat ne Kabbalat Yaminu Smo Tifrot Zivet Adonai Ta'ariti Al Yadish Ben Partzi Venismecha Venagila Kadodi Likrakala Pene Shabbat Villa Boi Shalom Ateret Bala Gande Simcha Uvetzahala Tochemune Aham Segula Boi Kala Le Kadodi Likrat Kala Pene Shabbat Ne Kabbalat. We'll continue on the top of page 23. Mizmor Shili Yom HaShabbat Tov Lodot Ladonai L'Zam Elishim Kol Yom L'Agid L'Boker Chas Dekra Kisimach Tani Adonai B'Falecha B'Shiyadecha. Tzadikata Amar Yifra Ge'eretz Malvano Yizke Shetulim Beveit Adonai Bechatzrot Eloheinu Yafrichu Odinu B'Seva B'Shenim B'Rananim Yehu Lehagi Ki Ashar Adonai Turi Velo Avlatavo. Going to read the names of those observing Yortzeit this week. Yortzeit of Matthew Alpern, Gershon Amster, Roz Ashley, Rose Bardenstein, Robert Bartfeld, Samuel Bauer, Seymour Bodner, Julius Daverson, Mariam Epstein, Morris Finkelstein, Ruth Frankel, Herbert Fuchs, Solomon Goldberg, Teresa Goldberg, Brina Graff, Nettie Kessel, Meyer Levy, Milton Lieberthal, Sophie Lindenauer, Sheila Lubo, Morris Meyerstein, Yitzchak Mead, Esther Michaels, Louis Muchnick, Hillel Moshevitz, Elena Rotker, Arthur Salzberg, Ann Schlager, Genia Schreiber, Sylvia F. Schwartz, Joseph Sellen, Albert J. Silverman, Seymour Sims, Nelson Stewart Schaefer, Selma Sussman, Gertrude Waldenberg, David Wexler, and Lydia Wolin. In addition, we will continue saying Kaddish for Elaine Stoller, Natalie Scher, Suzanne Feingold Schultz, Judith Cashton, Lorraine Sherman, Michael Adams, Leona Leon, Phyllis Werble, Franchone Lessie, Carol Feinerman, David Fauman, Bruce Tall, Carol Amster, Gary Joseph Ullman, Paul Ernest Phillips, Leslie Garber Matthews, Alan Fisherman, Raisa Levinskaya, Alice Cohen, Toby Barbara, Barbin Rothaus, and Vivian Pearlstein. You can find the Mortar's Kaddish on page 24. Yit Gadal, V'yit Kadash, Shemei Rabbah. V'alama divara chirute v'amlich malchute v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael ba'gala v'zman kari v'imru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach leolam uleolmei olmaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yidaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudesha barichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tush bechata v'nechamata damiron v'alama v'imru amen. Yahei shloma rabba min shmaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'romav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Service will continue on page 28. And we will continue in the middle of the page with the tefillah that begins with Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'dvaro ma'arivim v'chachmo potech. Umavir yom umevi laila umavdil bein yom uvein laila Adonai tzvaot shemo El chai v'kayam tamidi lo chalenu leolam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai ha'ma'ariv aravim. Page 29. Avat olam Beit Yisrael amcha ahavta Torah u'mitzvot chukim u'mishpatim otanu limadeta al kein Adonai Eloheinu v'shachveinu u'v'kumeinu nasiach bechukecha v'nisbach b'divrei Toratecha u'v'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed ki hem chayenu ve'orech yameinu ve'orech yameinu uvahem negeh yomam v'layla v'avatecha al tasir mimenu leolamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha Vishinantam levanecha vidibarta bam v'shiftecha b'veitecha uvelechtecha vaderech uveshachbecha uvekumecha shartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot bein einecha uchetavtam al mezuzot beitecha Uvisharecha. Continue silently. V'haya. Teach more. Adonai Elohechem Emet. Top of page 32. Ve'emunah kazot v'kayam aleinu. Umalchuto b'ratzon kiblu aleihem. Moshe v'nei Yisrael echanu shira v'simcha rabba v'yamru chulam mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh nora tehilot osef Malchutecha ra'uvanecha bokeh yam lifnei Moshe ze'elianu v'amru Adonai yimlo leolam va'ed v'ne'emar kifad Adonai et Yaakov ugalo miyad chazak mimenu Baruch atah Adonai ga'al Yisrael. Hashkivenu, page 33. Adonai Eloheinu from Bamdenu Makenu Gaim Jerusalem Shkat Shlomecha. Ushmor Tzeitenu Vayenu. L'chaim u'l'shalom yatav yarolam ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha Baruch atah Adonai hapores sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim. Please rise. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם Oti leolam, oti leolam, Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, V'asot et ha-Shabbat, L'dorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai, et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat v'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash Shabbat vayinafash Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם יתגדע ויתקדש שמי רבה בעולמות יברך ירתי וימליך מלכותי בחיי חון ויומי חון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל בגלה וזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשה בריחו לעילה min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiron biolama v'meru. Amen. You'll find the silent Amidah for Mariv, beginning on page 35b. Vayachulu hashamayim ve'aretz v'chol tziba'am, vayachal Elohim vayom hashvi melachto asher asa. Vayishbot vayom hashvi mikol melachto asher asa, vayavarach Elohim et yom hashvi vayakadesh oto, kivo shavat mikol melachto asher bara Elohim la'asot. The heavens and the earth and all they contain were completed. On the seventh day, God finished the work he had been doing and ceased on the seventh day from all the work he had done. Then God blessed the seventh day and called it holy, because on it God ceased from all the work of creation. Last paragraph, page 47. Magen avot bidvaro, mechaye metim b'mamaro, ha'el hakadosh she'en kamohu, hameniach li'amo, b'yom Shabbat kodsho, kivaratza. Ki varatza le'aniach lahem lefanan vavot mirav v'fachad kenodeh lishmo b'chol yom tamid et habrachot el hahoda'ot Adon Shalom Mekadesh HaShabbat Umvarech Shevi Umeniach B'Kedusha Le'amedu Shneo Zecher Lemase Bereshit, page 48. Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu retzei v'menuchatenu kadshenu v'mitzvotecha v'tein chelkeinu v'toratecha savenu mituvecha v'samchenu v'shuatecha v'taher libeinu v'avdecha v'emet v'hachilenu Adonai Eloheinu v'ahava u'v'ratzon Shabbat kodshecha v'anuchu Yisrael mekadshei shemecha Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh Shabbat. Yitkadav Yitkadash Shemei Rabbah V'Alamat Yivarach Yiratev Yamlich Malchutei B'Chayei Uv'Yomei Uv'Chayei Dechol Beit Yisrael B'Galat Uv'Zman Kari V'Imeru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevorach Le'olam U'Le'ol Me'omaya Yitbarach V'Yishtabach V'Yitpa'ar V'Yitromam V'Yitnaseh Vitadar, Vitale, Vitalal, Shmei Kudesh, Shabarichu. Le'ela, min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, dami ran bi'olama v'imeru. Amen. Tikabel, tzloton, novoton, decho Yisrael, kadam avuhon, divishmaya v'imeru. Amen. Yehei, shlomo rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imeru. Amen. Oh, says shalom dimromav. Uya says shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimeru. Amen. Okay, we'll continue on page 51. Please rise for Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol l'teit gedula liotzer v'reshit shelo asanu kigoye haratzo v'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama shelo sam chelkenu kahem v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam v'anachnu korim Umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu shehu notes shamayim v'yosei haaretz umoshav yekaro b'shamayim mima'al ushrinatu zo begavhei miromi Hu Eloheinu Eino Emet Malkeinu Efet Zulato Kakatu Betorato Viadata Hayom Vehashevota Elevavecha Ki Adonai Hu Elohim Bashamayim Imal Bial Haaretz, Mitachat, Einod al Keinaka, Nekabed Lekalado, I only woke to bear Sakra. Ki amalchut shel chayilim v'gatim lok b'kavod kakatu b'torah techarim hayim lok b'olam ba'ed v'ne'emar haya Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz Hayom hahu Yeh Adonai Echad, Ushemo, Ushemo Echad. Mortis Kaddish, page 52. Yit Gadal, Yit Kadash, Shemei Rabbah. Yolama, Divarach, Hirute, Viamlich Malchute, V'chayichon, V'yomechon, V'chaye, Dekol Beit Yisrael, V'agalat, V'zman Kariv, V'imru Amen. Yehe Shmei Rabbah, Mevorach, Leolam, Uleomeo Maya. Yit Barach, V'yish Tabach, V'yit Ba'ar, V'yit Romam, V'yit Naseh. V'yit Hadar, V'yit Aleh, V'yit Halal, Shmei Kudesha Barichu, Le'ela, Min Kol Birchata V'shirata, Tush Bechata V'nechamata, Damiron, V'yalama V'imru Amen. Yehe Shlama Rabba Min Shmaya, V'chayim Aleinu, V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. Oset Shalom B'imromav, Hu Yaseh Shalom, Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. And Shabbat Shalom to all here and out there in the Zumagai. And there's a few notes. And the first one is Mazel Tov to all of our recent converts. Tomorrow morning is going to be what I hear is called Convert Shabbat. And how many were in the class?
There were 6 people.
6 people?
Recently became officially.
Wonderful. And it's my understanding that they will be not only introduced, but maybe there will be some speakers from that group. Wonderful group, fantastic group of recent converts. On the other hand, here's a note. Due to a COVID exposure, there will be no Kiddush after services tomorrow morning. Please note that our masking policy has changed due to the increased amount of cases in Washington County. Masks are now required for all Beth Israel events. Need to schedule a meeting with Rob Nadav? You know what? Go to the website. Sam will set it up. On Saturday, June 4th, Tat Shabbat, Joe and Katie and Leah outside in the courtyard for an engaging Tat Shabbat aimed at children 0 to 4 years old and a grown-up. Come sing with us and learn our traditions as we celebrate Shabbat. Also, Saturday, June 4th, there's an elementary enrichment program. Join Heather downstairs. On Saturday evening, June 4th, Tikkun Leil Shavuot, a traditional tikkun of multiple concurrent learning sessions to choose from in person at Beth Israel with one session. One of those sessions is going to be Zoom only. Come learn with Jenny Trade, Zachary Bernstein, Rabbis Lisa Stella, Nadav Kane, Joel Goldstein, and even more. Shavuot is Sunday, June 5th in the morning, and on Sunday, June 5th, 3 to 4, a Shavuot gathering for young families, and that will take place here on the lawn. Cheesecake bites and Mount Sinai mitzvah celebration with Rav Nadav and friends. Monday, remember, Monday is the second day of Shavuot. See you all here. And Ellie Layden Israel team scholarships are available. If you have a team who is going on an organized team group or experience in Israel, lasting for at least 4 weeks, you may qualify for a scholarship from the Eli Layden Israel Teen Scholarship. For complete details, contact Beth. Any other announcements? If there are no further announcements, let's conclude with Yigdal, page 53. Yigdal Elohim Chai v'yishtabach nimtza v'yeinei el mitziuto echad v'yein yachid keyichudo nelam v'gam ein sof le'achduto ein lo demut guf ve'eino guf lo na'aroch elav kedushato kadmon lechol davar asher nivra shon v'ein reshit hino adon olam v'chol notzar yoreh gedulato umalchuto shefan nevuato netano elan neshe segulato v'tif arto lo kam b'Yisrael kemoshe od navi umabi et temunato Torah emet natan li'amoel al yad nevio neman beto lo yachal Yifa'el velo yamir dato li'olamim lezulato so feviotdea sitarenu mabit lesof davar bekadma Togo mil v'ish chesed kemi falo noten rasha ra kerish ato yishlach leketz hayamim meshichenu lifdot mechake ketz yeshu ato metim yechayel berov chasto baruch adeyad shem tehilato Metim Yechayel Berov Chasto. Finish strong. Baruch Adeyah Shem Tehilato. Shabbat Shalom to all. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom and a good Memorial Day weekend. Yes, enjoy.